My friends, it has often been said that I like war. Friends, I love war.
Our first match began in confusion. A system bug kept us from striking the buildings. Because of that, we lost several key positions, but it was only momentary. For soon, the enemy will feel our hunt. Our first match was surprisingly easy, and we got off to a winning start. However, our joy was fleeting as it became clear from the rankings that our next opponent would be SST. As anticipated, we faced SST in the second match. SST has some good accounts and the numerical advantage. It won't be an easy match.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
As expected, the match proved to be a difficult task, especially ST rallies are very well timed, and also the heal costs continue to rise. In the end, we suffered a bitter defeat. ST showed us where we need to learn and improve. It's now up to us to rise from the ashes like a phoenix.
I don't like where this is going.
Our loss, PNT awaited us, an alliance that looks inferior on paper. Can PNT surprise us, or will we find our way back to victory? Let's find out.
Could get a little sticky. How to win this battle could be tricky, but I know the best way. Fall back, let me lead you. Hold the line and we'll bring them to their knees. Swords in the air if you're with me.
Yeah, boy.
Outnumbered 1 to 50. The victory is ours, cause I got a strategy. You take the left and the rest of you can follow me. This is my crew, this is my squad, this is my turf. Oh my gosh. Look guys, we got bigger fish to fry. Put your differences aside, cause right now we're on the same side. Until the night falls, everyone will stay together till the battle is done.
Watch your back, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. We can counter their attack, hit them till the armor cracks.
Until the night falls, we're aligned. It doesn't mean that we're on the same side.
The start went well, and as we expected, we clearly showed that the enemy would have a hard time against us. Unfortunately, we overlooked Casterly Rock and had to recapture it. However, this wasn't to our disadvantage, as it allowed us to practice more rallies, which became significantly better in this match.
We can cut them up like a fight. We'll hit them from the front, you counter from behind. Don't forget the fatal Borodon's on the line.
This is all out war, they got us outnumbered. The way the swords clash is the sound of the thunder.
And we are not going under, we will never run for cover.
We battle for the victory and ride for each other.
We controlled the entire match, and the enemy slowly began to ease off. At Mother, we executed a successful swap, which surprised me in a very positive way. Overall, it became clear that we were able to learn important lessons from our last defeat.
Inside,
Back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. Hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast, and too heavy to react. Heavy to react.
In the end, we were able to come back with a crushing victory. Everyone did a great job and gave their best to learn from our mistakes. Onward to the next opponent.
If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle.
The start didn't go quite as planned, and the enemy proved to be extremely responsive. We were only able to win 2 of the 4 starting races. The first objective was to capture Mother. However, during the offensive, we recognized that the enemy had a formidable archer defense, and we decided to sacrifice Mother. Although this removed a strong player from the game for the time being, it also increased our expenses as we were unable to gain the healing speed.
Searching a new way to defeat my enemy. Bloodshed, I've seen enough of death and pain. I will run, they will hunt me in vain. I will hide, they'll be searching. I'll regroup, feign retreat, then will soon coup de grace. I will win but never fight. That's the auto war.
Unfortunately, our offensive against the enemy's port turned out to be ineffective. Furthermore, the enemy once again triumphed with their quickness. Nevertheless, we had seen enough, and it was time to let heads roll.
Breaking the will to fight among the enemy. Force them to hunt me.
Our next objective was once again an all-out offensive against the enemy port, as it is a key building worth many points. Although we were victorious in conquering the port, it became clear that our rallies still need a lot of practice. The time between rallies is excessively high, and against stronger opponents we will end up ineffective and at the disadvantage.
To me, caught in my trap, there's no way out. Fail, never again, never again.
In the decisive final phase, we managed to gain a lead with both mines, which are game-deciding buildings due to their extremely high point values. However, our opponent was not yet ready to give up and prepared an all-out attack on one of our mines. Nevertheless, we successfully repelled the first offensive attack by using a stratagem that gives our mine a 1-minute protection status, thereby gaining valuable time.
That's the auto war.
In the end, however, a clear picture emerged. Despite our partially reduced accounts and higher healing costs, the enemy paid a higher price for healing their troops, even though they held Mother. We once more showed a convincing performance, but with clear areas for improvement.
Today we face NCR. We have classified this alliance as a potential threat and have therefore called in reinforcements to confront them with our full force. The question remains, can NCR fulfill its role?
Not bad, not bad. Now you...
天使のように少年よ神話になれ
The start went perfectly and we won every race, and soon noticed that NCR was finding it tough going against our all-out offensive.
叩いても私だけをただ見つめて微笑んでるあなたそっと触れるもの求めることに夢中で運命さえまだ知らない痛いけな瞳だけどいつか気づくでしょうその背中には遥か未来目指すための羽があること残酷な天使の手で窓辺からやがて飛び立つほとばしる熱いパトスで思い出を裏切るならこの空を抱いて輝く少年よ神話になれ
The match was a clear-cut affair, with NCR proving to be tactically outclassed. Occasionally, they managed to win races or battles, yet we maintained control over our opponents at all times. In the end, we dominated the game and were able to use the advantage of our accounts and reinforcements. NCR definitely had some good fighters, however. Their tactical disadvantage caused them to combust. 'AOT is now ranked 4th. With this another impressive victory, which means the playoffs are calling.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god!
In our 6th and final regular match, we faced the roughest match in a long time. Being the crazy bunch that we are, we decided to register the match at 7 o'clock GMNT. Each and every one of our members was either waking up like confused bear after a winter sleep or randomly clicking their mouse and keyboard in the hope of hitting the right button. We were already running on caffeine rather than blood. Our opponent was kind enough not to show up and torture us in front of our screens for an hour. Nevertheless, even though it was close to murder and my dear members were already chasing me with their pitchforks, our tactics bore fruit. We secured 4th place, now heading into the playoffs, where our story would be written anew.
It was time for the 16 best A-League forces to muster their troops and prepare for war. With 5 wins and only 1 defeat, AOT enters the Gladiator Arena with high confidence. Commander Blackie, on the other hand, spends his days in the shadows, analyzing the enemies that await him and his squads. An important element to consider is that both of our top rally leaders, Sarg and Arv, have gone to ROD for the playoffs. Our enemies, such as SST, whom we have already met, have been reinforced in the meantime. The upcoming clashes will know neither friends nor alliances. They are hungering for our blood. And when they see that we have lost 2 strong accounts, they will be licking their lips. Let them come, says Commander Balaki, for we fear no one, and so the first match against NGU is approaching at a rapid speed, an alliance that appears stronger numerically, but should be inferior to us statistically. Still, if one thing is certain, then it is that there are no guarantees in the battle for the championship. So let the game begin.
Just before sunset. It's finally time.
It was time for Ultimate Conquest to commence, and in our opening match, NGU awaited us. From the beginning, it was quite predictable who would emerge victorious in this match. NGU's main time was 1300 GMT, forcing them to be without several players. Nevertheless, we had to proceed with caution and avoid becoming overconfident and careless. With the stage set and only minutes remaining until the battle horns blow, can the Angels of Thorns once again crush their foe in the Doran's web?
The operation to retake Wall Maria begins now! Scouts, move out!
boy.
The opening moves of our game went according to plan, and we were able to capture all the important positions before the enemy. However, players such as Ripe or Helobicus were not about to accept their fate without a fight. They rallied their troops and launched repeated charges against our objectives. Most of the time, we were able to repel them without suffering major losses. In the course of the chess moves, we lost control over the enemy port. However, the enemy made a strategic mistake and placed a vulnerable player in the objective. For me, however, it was a dream come true. Not being a super strong player and having a debuff, there's not much I can do on my own in this AC season. Yet, when I recognized it was a weak infantryman, I couldn't help but call my winged hussars into action. It was perfect feeding ground for my cavalry, which counters infantry, finally allowing my horses to kick someone's ass. As anticipated, the opponent was unable to inflict dangerous casualties, and it was now time for the final stage of this battle, when the race to the sacred mines filled with valuable points had commenced. Again, we conquered, dominated, and defended. All that remained now was to protect our advantage.
Start a new life from the darkness until the light reveals the earth. Sinister faces, glowing curses. This is my last
When we reached 80,000 points, my officer staff and I commanded a tactical withdrawal. In the playoffs, you win by victories and not points. Respecting your opponent is part of warfare, and it also allowed us to relax a moment and celebrate our 6th victory. But on the looming horizon, a sinister shadow is spreading across the mountains and shrouds the valleys in a frightening twilight. Lightning cracked across the sky, and Commander Blackie knew what this represented. A calamity of blood and fire is close at hand. The Grim Reaper has just begun his shift.
mankind received a grim reminder. The horror being at their mercy. Home was a pen. Humanity, cattle.
Fate has stretched its icy fingers over the dead, silent scenery. A storm is brewing, waiting on the horizon to thunder down. Mai has very violent accounts, and we knew that our day would be hallowed by the sacrifice of doom. In this thunderstorm of untamed forces of nature, the Angels of Thorns rise from their castle to find their death in waging war. What follows is a massacre of the angels. Yet their thorns persevere. And when, if not now in the tempest, is it time to learn? Wings were flying in fountains of scarlet blood over the green of the meadow. Mai swung their swords over and over again with unforgiving savagery, tearing our flesh into a gaping laceration. No sooner had we won the race than the cry of Mai's merciless warmongers resounded, and our soldiers were slaughtered like lambs of a satanic cult amid the symphony of their agonizing outcries. Even though our troops had already been battered, slashed, and mashed, we grabbed them by the collar in the hospital and shouted at them to get their asses back on the battlefield. Thus began the preparations for a ruthless, slaughterous, martial boot camp training. What follows are images of sheer violence, filled with terror. Pros, please look away while the noob dudes train their rallies and get flattened like geese by a truck. Our rallies were sent out again, sent out again, and again and again, and 1,000 more times. Like dysfunctional chickens, we crashed into the mother tower over and over again. With our absolute professional rallies, and for some inexplicable reason, my winged hussars also ended up on today's spear menu. Yummy. It was time for science. And as powerful and incredible as I am, I grabbed my cavalry and attacked a strong inf named Ho-Ho Solo.
What do you mean you forgot the song? Okay, screw it. Just take my phone and hit random. No, just hit random. Okay, 3, 2... I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. Yeah, okay, turn it off. It didn't work. It did not work.
The result? Mass murderers in the name of science. But that's what humanity loves. In the name of science, our heroic and brave soldiers fell. Soon we will forget your names, but you fought honorably. Rest in peace, brave heroes.
We have reached the end of the video, and we can look back on some exciting, funny, but also difficult memories. The journey continued for the Angels of Thorns for a few more stops, but I decided to end the video at this point. Summarizing, the video brings the most important moments of our voyage to life. It was an honor to lead this great team into battle, and I would like to thank every official who worked behind the scenes to make this saga possible. However, no story can survive on protagonists and antagonists alone. Often, it is the smaller characters who are the more important ones. My thanks therefore also go to every player who took the time to stand shoulder to shoulder at the battlefront. Now it is time to say sayonara to this epic and express one last gratitude. It has been my honor, and may fate guide us once more to new adventures in the time to come. Many, many thanks.